I'm David Hill, and I live in the West End neighborhood of Rockville, Maryland. It's an old historic neighborhood, probably the oldest in the city. I got in touch with a co-op. Someone came out to see me, spent a good amount of time just explaining how it works and that sort of thing. I talked to the administrators of the co-op, and it just seemed like an obvious thing to do, to use the purchasing power of collective sites as well as having basically a professional go out and negotiate the circumstances of the contract. All that gets done for you, and you are basically just another set of units that get added to that, and it was very easy. Solar is a renewable power source, and it's readily available. It shines on us for nothing. So using the engineering, I also happen to be an engineer, so the engineering that captures that energy from the sun and uses it for our daily uses was the most compelling point to me. I am not paying anything for an electrical power anymore. So if you just want to get down to the nuts and bolts, sort of microeconomics of it, the energy company pays me. Now, it is true that it's a big upfront cost investment to do that, but I fully expect to get about twice the return on that investment over a longer period of time. That period of time is 20 years. So I expect the panels will fully pay themselves off, and I will start recouping. And that's based on the current price of energy. All right, so you have to price it out that way, but I have no expectation energy is going to get any less expensive. And the more energy gets expensive, the more positive that equation goes in my favor. So if you can afford that upfront cost, it's about the cost for me of a used car. If you can afford that, it's kind of a no-brainer to do it. I'm now generating about half again more power than my electrical system requires off of a fairly small panel installation, which surprised me a little bit. I'm used to seeing very large arrays that are conspicuous and all, but this is a small house and it's a small set of panels, and they do just a fine job generating electrical power. So the electrical company pays me now instead of my paying the electrical company. This is my bill for that period of time, and there's nothing on it. It's zero, because on a quarterly basis, the electrical company now pays me for the power I generate. I do incur an $8.12 charge every month, which are the line charges, so that involves being hooked up to the power grid. I went ahead to buy the highest efficiency panels out there, and again, that's a little bit more cost that you're spending up front. And they also happen to be American made. And I felt good about that, not for the reason that they solely were American made, because I don't think that buying American made products that are uncompetitive really is accomplishing much, but the fact that they're American made and I was encouraging our national solar industry by my own contribution to it felt really good to me, and that was the basis for making the decision to say, let's go ahead and get the slightly more expensive, more efficient American made panels.